Um, Good morning, Biafrans. Good afternoon, good evening, lovers of freedom all over the world. Pending your time zone, where you're watching and hearing me from this very wonderful Tuesday morning, being the 13th day of January 2026. In the last 24 hours, a lot has happened, and a lot will still happen. This cause for freedom of Biafra is not an easy fight, I can tell you for free. This cause for freedom is not actually an easy one. And that is the simple truth. Now, Barrister Maswera Okpara came on Sunday, which is on the 11th day, and told us how it's been difficult for Nnamdi Kanu to fight appeal case in court from Sokoto prison. And I want to say this. You see, injustice for one is injustice to all. Everybody that is silent in this case, that they are praying that Nnamdi Kanu should not make it to appeal. All of you from A to Z, it doesn't matter who you are going to be disgraced. Very soon you are going to be disgraced. You see, we are not here to beg Nigerian government to do the right thing. We are going to do it ourselves. It doesn't matter how it's going to be done. We are not asking Tinubu, Shetima, because we know that they're all terrorists, to do the needful. For Nnamdi Kanu to have his way to appeal. This is a man that has not committed any crime. Yet, Nigeria wants to release 70 armed terrorists that they arrested in negotiation with the bandits. But Nnamdi Kanu can be locked up and nobody cares. Nobody cares. He can be locked up, he can be jailed, he can be frustrated. Igbos can be, treated as minority. It is fine. It is fine by you people. But I want to announce to Biafrans and to the world that Nigeria is on a sinking ship. They ain't going to escape it. They ain't going to escape this nonsense. You see, all these things, we're counting it for you people. You people are old. You don't know how prepared the like-minded people are. You don't know how prepared we that are coming up is. None of you do know how prepared we are. You think maybe when you jail, all our leaders will run away. You think when you jail them, look at how you are frustrating Nnamdi. You said this guy is a criminal. You said he's a thief. And you know fully well that this guy is not a lawyer. He doesn't have a lawyer. And again, he is the one filing for himself. He is the one defending himself. Why frustrating him? Why would Omotosho made it impossible for Nnamdi Kanu to touch anything called gadgets in compliance with his court order? That is what the Sokoto prison guard are going with. And you people are here talking nonsense, right? That you want to release 70 terrorists. Now, Nigerians are not asking this question. Where is Tinubu? Since after the invasion of Gumi's house, where is Tinubu? For over 2 weeks or 3 weeks now, nobody knows where Tinubu is. For over 2 weeks, where is your president? None of you can answer that question. None of you, nobody can answer it. But yet you want us to be in one Nigeria. You are frustrating Nnamdi Kanu. You want to see what Igbos they're going to do. You want to frustrate Nnamdi Kanu and see what Igbos are going to do. That is what you people are doing. That is what you are doing. I don't blame you people. Now, this is the same thing Alexander Stubb did. And okay, before I continue with that of Finland, what Finland did to our prime minister in going into bilateral agreement with Nigeria, I want to announce to Biafrans that Mazi Simon Ekpa's case is coming up in April. A judge has just been assigned to that case, that they are going through reviews of that case. So officially, Mazi Simon Ekpa's appeal has been honored and has been granted. So they are going through reviews. After the review, in April, they will call them in to come and start the legal frameworks. And that case is going to collapse in appeal. You see that charade case, because the case was based on bribery and corruption. Nigerian government, the terrorist Nigerian government bribed Finland, Alexander Stubb. They bribed him. I keep telling you people that anything that Alexander Stubb, anything that Nigerian government does not do, with money, cannot do with money does not exist. So that is why they were able to bribe Alexander Stubb and Selena Selin, the minister that came from Finland to Nigeria, the ambassador. She's an ambassador. They removed the one that is there that went to school with Prime Minister. They removed that wonderful lady because the woman knew that, look, this thing is not violent. It is for you to understand where Simon Ekpa is coming from and understand where Nigerian is coming from and do the bidding, call them into a round table and do the bidding of each other. No, it wasn't Alexander Stubb. What Alexander Stubb went for is destroying lives and property. Destroying lives and property. Jailing Mazi Simon Ekpa, calling him a bad name. You see, that is what they do in Nigeria. Give a dog a bad name and unalive it. That is what Nigerian is known for. You cannot wake up one morning and hear good news in Nigeria. Nobody can do that. You cannot wake up today and see, oh, Nigeria has gotten to a level that they have not gotten in life. This thing just started working. Nigeria has made it possible. No, you can't. You cannot wake up in Nigeria and hear something good about Nigeria. It's either 2,000 died here. The other one, terrorists attacked them in this village, killed over 300. In Castina, terrorists attacked them, took over the village, killed over 300. This is just the evil news you continue to hear in Nigeria. You can't hear any good news. And now the same Nigeria comes out. Why is Alexander Stubb not saying anything about it? Telling the world that they want to release over 70 terrorists. And that is a functional country to some of you. That is a country that, you know, some of you are proud of. Have you seen how frustrating it is to carry Nigerian passport and travel out? Have you seen how frustrating it is? Have you seen how frustrating it is? Because they understand that your president is a criminal, your president is a forgery, he has forgery. He has forged so many of his certificates. So it's a 419er. So with that same eyes, that is what they are using to look at every Nigerian citizen. Because of the evil of your president. Because of what your president have done in recent times. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria doesn't happen to you. You would not understand where we are coming from. You think we are just here to joke. You think we are just here being angered and just come and talk and then we leave. No, it's not like that. Nigeria should not happen to you. That is my prayer to every one of you. If Nigeria happened to you, you will understand where I'm coming from. Just don't pray to be sick in Nigeria. Pray not to be sick in Nigeria, because once you are sick in Nigeria, the only thing that you should look up to is God, because there is no medical care that will cure you in Nigeria. Instead, they will kill you. If a billionaire's daughter, a billionaire's son can die in Nigeria, then you're a nobody. You're a nobody. If Chimamanda's son can die in Nigeria, if Amanda's son can die in Nigeria, if Antonio Joshua's boys can die in Nigeria, you are a nobody. Nobody cares. And you will see them, oh, we are investigating the accident. Oh, we are investigating the doctor. Oh, we are going to look deep into. They are not going to do nothing. Nothing they are not going to do. Nigeria is wicked. I wonder what you people gain being in Nigeria. I wonder what drive you to come and be proud of Nigeria. I wonder, some of you will just come and be talking nonsense. What gives you the joy that you're in Nigeria? Nothing. Come to the international world. Come out from that country and see that your life is wasting in Nigeria. Come out, just come out, just go to Dubai. Just go to Ghana and you will realize that Nigeria has just wasted your life for no reason. Just come out. I'm not talking about Europe where we are. I'm not talking about America, whatever. I'm not talking about those. Just go to some African country. Come to Egypt here. You see how destructive Nigeria is. They don't care about human life. They care not. That is how Fulani is trying to take over Nigeria today. That is how they want to Islamize the whole country. All of us are watching them. They called Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist, jailed him on a repealed law, and all of you are clapping. Some of you are clapping. You think we are here to just laugh? You think we are here to come and tell you that Nigeria is evil? Nigeria, the people piloting the affairs of Nigeria are all terrorists. Tinubu is a terrorist, is a drug lord. He forfeited 450,000 in America for drug trafficking. Shettima is a terrorist. Shettima, being the vice president of Nigeria, was seen eating, abiding with terrorists in his lodge in Abuja. What do you make of that? What do you make of that? You cannot go anywhere. Do you know how ashamed I used to be until Biafrans, until we start fighting for this Biafra? When somebody asks you, where are you from? You tell them you're from Nigeria. Do you know how ashamed I used to be? There was a time I was going from this country to France. What I saw with my two naked eyes, it is not something that I should tell you, because I was carrying that evil passport. And today, look at what Omotosho is doing. The more you try to persecute the Igbos, the more you are making a mess of your country, of yourself, and of your profession. That is just the simple truth. The more, because they now know who you are. And I want to ask you people, where is Sultan of Sokoto today? We do not know that these are the cabals of Nigeria. These are the people destroying the foundation of Nigeria, telling you that it's the Southeast. Calling IPOB a bad name. Calling IPOB a terrorist is only in Nigeria that indigenous people of Biafra are being labeled as terrorists. No other country, go and check these things I'm telling you, has ever called Biafran a terrorist. No other country. It is only in Nigeria Biafra is a terrorist. Only in Nigeria. Just to change the narrative. Today, the bomb that dropped in Gumi's house, no media was able to carry it. Shehu Kibolaye has not come out to interview the general, the people who called us terrorists. But they can call Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. They can come out and tell you Simon is a terrorist. Since they were taken away, Southeast is Kama. Is Southeast Kama? Okay, since you people have been able to restore peace in Southeast, what of the northern region that they are unaliving people every day? Very foolish people. You see what I'm saying? These people are just evil because Igbos are the one fighting for themselves. You have this military in our soil, and you have that kind of level of insecurity, kidnapping, killing, adoption, and all whatnot. And you call IPOB a terrorist. And you call Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist. Are you people not stupid? Omotosho is not going to escape this. Omotosho can never escape what he did to Nnamdi Kanu. We are just watching. We are watching. The NJC is quiet. NBA is quiet. Nobody is talking. Have you seen that? The judges in Nigeria are silent on a repealed law just because Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. A terrorist sympathizer is a terrorist of Nigeria. Just because Abio is the Senate president of Nigeria. That is why they cannot do the right thing. Just because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an Igbo man, they can do the right thing. They will never do the right thing. That is what we are suffering in Nigeria. Not as a result of we are terrorists. No. We don't fight anybody. We don't carry guns. We have never unalived anybody. The reverse is the case. The aggressors are the Nigerian terrorist government. Who brought insecurity to Anibu? Who brought insecurity to the Southeast? And they want us to shut our mouths up. That's what they're doing. That's what they want to do. They want to subject us to intimidation and ask us not to say a word. If you say a word, we will kill you. That is what they do. That is what they do. That is what they do. People that they took to Morocco, students that they gave scholarship to Morocco, just Morocco here, African country, they were not able to pay. Have you seen such a? They are right, though, they are not able to pay. They are not able to pay. That is a country you want me to become part of. That is a country you want me to praise each time I talk about Biafra. Most of you have called me secretly. Stop talking about Biafra. Stop talking so that you know you can be safe in Nigeria. Who is a Nigerian? I reject being a Nigerian. I'm a full bona fide Biafra, and I'm not ashamed of it. You can go to hell if you don't like it. I don't care. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. Look at how they ended Anthony Joshua's career. And it's okay by you. Do you know how many people that are dying every day on that road? Do you know how many people that the Nigerian police and army is killing every day in Nigeria? None of you do know. None of you. When we come out to say they call us a terrorist, they say, oh, they are terrorizing just because they don't want us to tell you people the truth. And they call Dr. Ngozi Orebweze a terrorist. They call the USB terrorist. They say we are collecting money to terrorize the Southeast. How? They can't prove. How? They cannot. Omotosho, show me the law. This is how you will know that they are evil. Omotosho did not, he wasn't able to show Nnamdi Kanu the law in which Nnamdi Kanu is being tried on. And they quickly moved to jail him. When you come and call them now, show me the evidence of my crime. They don't have it. But they just want to jail you because they know you are part of the people who is speaking the truth, telling it the way it is. Sultan of Sokoto is the masterminder of the Boko Haram, the insecurity in the whole Nigeria. When bomb hits his territory, he ran away. He ran. He never came back again. Nobody dares ask question because he's a ram to them. Nobody dare ask question where Sultan of Sokoto is. We are asking that question. Where is Sultan of Sokoto? And why is Sultan of Sokoto not come out to talk since US dropped bomb in his terrain? They can't ask that question. The media, the corrupt Nigerian medias cannot ask that question. Imagine it was in the Southeast. This Trump carried this attack. 24 hours, they will be projecting it every 24 hours. The whole media will be busy. That is the country you want me to become one Nigeria. A country that exterminates their own citizens. A country that jails their own citizens with a repealed law. The law that never exists. A country that a dead president is ruling, has ruled. And let me say this, a country that the dead president, somebody who is dead is ruling that country now as we speak. All of you don't know what we know. Many of you don't. You think we are just here to talk. You think if somebody will tell you, you are chasing cloud, fine and good, you are chasing cloud. So if you finish chasing the cloud, what will you do with the crowd? Are they going to give you money? Are they going to make life better for you? How many of your followers gives you money? None. But they are chasing cloud. We come here to tell it to you the way it is. We are chasing cloud. Ask yourself, where is your president? Where is your vice president? Why have they not spoken? Ask yourself. Tinubu is trying to become one of the most powerful politicians in the whole Nigeria. His son is preparing for 2027 election, becoming the governor of Lagos State. He's preparing, they're preparing to put his son there. And they tell you are leaders of tomorrow. Oh, you pay your son's school fees. You pay everything. You manage to train your son, telling him or her that they are the leaders of tomorrow. At the end of the day, Wike brought his son, want to put him in House of Representatives or House of Senate. So when is it going to be your turn? A failed nation, a collapsed entity. And somebody is coming to tell us that we should take it easy. The one that they are doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is it not enough to destroy Nigeria? Is it not enough to tell you how evil Nigerian can be? If America has not intervened, do you know how they would have slaughtered people in Nigeria on Christmas Day and on New Year Day? If America has not intervened, America went straight to the north, not to the east. And that is why you don't see the media talk now. That is why the media is silent. That is why the media is, they don't talk. Because it's the Muslim, it's the Fulanis. These are the owners of Nigeria. They want to take over Nigeria, Islamize the country. When they brought, what is it called? When they brought Muslim tickets, what were you thinking of? Oh, that Christians are going to be saved in Nigeria? We Shetima being terrorists, the Christians are going to be saved? Look at how they slaughter Christians and tell you that, oh, it's a normal thing. Killing in that country has no regard. They don't have regard for human beings again. Today you will still hear another bad news before the end of today. Or if there's none waiting for me to even see this morning. There is no good thing about Nigeria, I'm telling you the truth. Nothing good. You are the one to provide house for yourself. You are the one to provide electricity by yourself. You are the one to provide water. You are the one to provide good road for yourself. You are the one to provide basic necessity. That is the government work to do. You are the one to do it. At the end of the day, what they do is that they want to tax you. Are they not evil? Is that not an evil entity? Is that not an evil entity? Tomorrow they come and tell you how bad Nnamdi Kanu is, how terrible Simon Ekpa is, how destructive Dr. Ngozi Oraveze is. That is what they do. That is who they are. They are known for violence. They are known to speak ill about their country and do evil about their country. And when we speak, they tell us we are committing act of terrorism. That is what Musa carried out during his time. I hear him not talking again this time around. I don't know why he's quiet. This is how they destroyed Nigeria. And they think that the international body would not know. That is why Canada called APC and PDP terrorist organization, terrorist parties. Who are the APCs? Who are the PDP? Because they know all these things. They know all these things. You can't deceive them. They see it the way we see it, and they say it the way we say it. They're not scared of anything. And then that is the country Alexander Stock moved into, and then, went into bilateral agreements with them. Is Alexander Stock not evil? Are they not evil? These are people who tells you we want Ukraine to have their independence. We want Ukraine to have their freedom. And then, but you don't want Africans to have their freedom. You don't want Biafrans to have their freedom. You want to see them suffer. You want to see them die every single day, is it? That is Alexander Stock. Very evil people. You see them talking, you think they have anything upstairs. You think that they're humanitarians. You think that they love humanity. But you came to destroy humanity in Africa. The country that Prime Minister projected to be one of the best European country in the world. Because of Prime Minister, that was how people knew Finland. Nobody knew Finland before. How many people go to that Scandinavian country? How many people go there? But when Simon came out and started projecting Finland to us, Igbos are lovers of travel. The guy started projecting Finland Finland entered everybody's head. We were in love with Finland. But look at what Finland did. Can we blacks, can we Africans do that to Alexander Stock? The answer is no. But why? They enjoy doing it to us. They love doing it to us. And they will tell us that humanitarians. It's not as if Prime Minister did not detail this guy. That is my own annoyance. Prime Minister detailed him of everything he was doing and how he wants to liberate his people from the shackles of Nigerian chains. This guy went into agreement with Tinubu, a very corrupt man. Now, when Trump designated Nigeria as CPC, the guy never said a word. He didn't talk. He never spoke. He has not spoken since then. He has not said anything. Why? Because he's ashamed of what he has done. The world is calling out Tinubu. The world is calling out Nigeria. Has Alexander Stock spoken? No, he won't speak because he went into agreement with Biafra, with Nigeria, the terrorist nation. They know this Finland is not corrupt. It's not a corrupt nation. Finland is not corrupt. Finland, if you finish as a president, their salary is what you will be paid. Everything that the president collects is what they will pay you. When you come out, you still remain relevant, but in a way irrelevant. You are not entitled to. You are entitled to so many things, but you don't have access to some other things again. Now, this guy wants to become a billionaire after he leaves power, so that he will have connection with oil, and his family will grow from Africa. That is the stupid guy's plan. Not that he's doing it for Finland to be good, though. Not that he's doing it for the benefit of the whole Finland, because he's going to leave power very soon. Very foolish man. Very, very foolish idiots. And what did they do? They brought our brothers. They came. Oh, the same people that were. Can you imagine how this country is? Can you imagine how these people are very stupid? You will see Peter Mbada time shouting, "Oh, we are going, we have evidence, we will finish this man. We are coming, Finland, we are already in Finland. Just get this guy arrested." You will see Christopher Musa speaking Polish English. Bianco Lo, that prostitute, coming out to talk rubbish. "Oh, Simon has destroyed Nigeria. Oh, we've got evidence. Oh, we've done this." You will see them when you saw them talking. But when the time presented itself for them to come to Finland, they couldn't come. None of them came. That is how you will know them. None of them came. They only brought Biafrans to come and testify against their Biafran brother because they were paid. Have you seen Nigeria? That is a country you will trust. I'm sorry for you people. That is a country you will trust because Nigeria tells you that I'm a terrorist and you believe that I'm a terrorist without doing your findings. You know, the other day they went to meet one of my cousins. I was talking rubbish. And I asked the person, "Oh, this Biafra I'm following they're terrorists, right? So which Biafra are we going to follow that is not terrorist?" He couldn't answer. Which of them are we going to follow now that are not terrorists? I asked him, which point? I'm a Biafra. Bonafide Biafra. So this one we are following, that's the woman called Dr. Ngozoro. She's a terrorist. Okay, no problem. So who is not a terrorist so that we follow that person? He couldn't answer me. But they want me to stop talking. They want us to shut our mouths because Nigeria has contacted them and paid them. That is how they do. That is how they do. That is who they are. They are very corrupt, very, very corrupt people. Pray not that Nigeria should not happen to you. Because if you have accidents in that country, if you are seriously sick, my brother, hospital will not cure you because there is no medical facility that has sense that they are working in that country. What will cure you is God. That is where you need God. When you fall sick in Nigeria, you will need God. They don't believe in their own medical system. They don't. That is why any small thing, they fly them abroad. Any small thing, they fly them up. They don't believe in the country that they said they are fighting for. Have you seen such country in your life? Country that does not believe in the country that they are fighting for. There's somebody will come and tell you, "Oh, stop talking. They're watching you." We cannot stay here. I have never preached for you to go and carry gun and start killing people. I won't preach that. That is not who Biafrans are. I cannot tell you now that you should go and then we want to take over the government of Nigeria, from Abuja. I won't say that because that is not what I'm looking for. I am looking for my freedom, which I partook in the voting system that Dr. Ngozi Arabweze declared on the 29th day of November 2024. That is why I am here. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So it's as a result of me defending my vote. We have a right to defend our vote. Yes, that is what I'm doing. Very evilistic nature, people. Very, very evil. Nigeria is evil. Evil. Very animalistic people. Tinubu spokesman came out, Bayo Ononuga came out and said this should be the last time Igbos should put their mouth in anything that is concerning election in Lagos State, and they left it to slide. And Siolo Omo came out and told us, if you are not voting for APC, you should not come out. And that they left it to slide. But Ezendi Ibonajawe Estate said, if you cannot protect us, we'll call our brothers to protect our properties. He was arrested and jailed for 2 years. That is the country you want me to belong. Have you seen how stupid you people can be? That is a country you preach to become one. When we say it the way it is, no, you're angry. You don't want the truth. You don't want us to say it the way it is. Why? Because you people are part of the problem in that country. Most of you are part of the problem in that country. You don't want us to say it. You don't want the truth to come out. You don't want it to be the way it is. No, you want to shift the narrative. That is why Omoto Show can use the repealed law to jail Nnamdi Kanu, and Igbos are quiet. They want us. They think we are stupid. People are quiet. Nobody is talking about. Very soon now we'll start forgetting about Nnamdi Kanu, because when you relax and you feel that there is a process to all these things, you start getting worn out. You start getting weak. The reason for the fight that you are fighting, when it's becoming calm, when it's getting cold, you give up. And we're not going to give up. Nnamdi Kanu must get justice in Nigeria. We don't care how long it's going to take. Justice must be served. I hear a lot of people saying, oh, Omotosho is, nobody called him. Nobody. Omotosho is being called by ICC. ICC is looking for Omotosho. Omotosho is asking. I don't know why these media people, I don't know why you people do all these things. I don't know why you come and lie and then try to fabricate some certain things, some things that are not real. And then, people are hot already. People are hot already. People want to hear the truth. And you people are just, changing and lying, changing the whole narrative. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what you people gain from all this nonsense you people are doing. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu is going to be free soon. ICC is looking into the case. ICC has called Omotosho. Nobody called Omotosho. Nobody. Omotosho is still acting freely. The way he's acting, he's still being very, very annoying. He's just a very calm person. He's just doing his own thing. Doing it the way nobody is threatening him. Nobody has threatened it. If the Nigerian Bar Association can keep quiet, if the NJC can keep quiet, so who is calling him? ICC, that our letters. Do you know how many documents we have submitted in ICC? Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, and up to today they have not treated it. Do you know? If we tell you, you will run. So is this one that Omotosho is doing now that they will come and okay, come? No, they are not going to say nothing. It is we that will start doing something. And from what Dr. Ngozi Arabueze is doing now, that is what is propelling the whole. You can see everywhere is a little bit calm because they don't know where Trump is going to come from. They don't know the attitude of Trump. They don't know. So they're not talking again. You don't see them sit in the House of Parliament and start lying. You don't see them sit and start talking nonsense about the West, East, or North. No, they're not quiet because they don't know, because they were there to deceive, they were there to loot, they were there to guide their slave masters' company. That is what they are there to do. And that is why they don't have any good thing to tell you. Imagine it is Nigeria that doesn't want his brother to succeed from the shackles of the West. And you think Trump is sick? And you think Trump doesn't know? Benin Republic had coup. They wanted to do coup in Benin Republic. Nigeria swung into action. Yet, terrorists is killing your people. You have not reacted as a nation, as a government. But you could send military aircraft to another man's land to go and invade. And you tell me that is a country that we should be proud of? Really? I keep telling you people, those of you that are fighting Biafran today, if you continue to fight Biafra, Nigeria will continue to happen to you. Believe you me, I don't want to know who you are. If you continue to fight us, Biafra, Nigeria will continue to happen to you. Go and look at what Ojo Okalo, the nonsense he's talking about. Go and look at the rubbish he's talking. Ojo Okalo, your people don't have seaports. Ojo Okalo, your people has no industries. Ojo Okalo, your people has no depot in the southeast. Ojo Okalo, your people does not have any facilities in which they provide or produce oil in the southeast. But you are here calling us terrorists, telling us how many roads we have built. The same goes to Wazurike, that is talking nonsense. Wazurike, give us seaport, then we know you are serious. Wazurike, give us a depot in Biafran land, then we know you are serious. Wazurike, give us a refinery in Biafra, we know you are serious. Give us an embassy, bring embassies, build airports, international airports in Biafran land, then we know you are serious. With the whole money you say you have, I'm not arguing if you have money or not. But with the whole money you say you have, Wazurike, do one of these things, and we know you are. It is stressful for me to go to China, load goods, and come to, and then put it in Lagos, bring it in Lagos terminal to offload in Apapa terminal. And then the area boys will frustrate you, police will frustrate you, what is it called? Road safety will frustrate you, LASMA will frustrate you. Every security force in Nigeria will frustrate you before that goods get to its final destination. I do business in Nigeria before. I'm an importer before. but I stopped since Tinubu came into power. Nigeria is not good. There is nothing to be proud of Nigeria. Please, Dr. Ngozi Arabueze, for the very first time, let me beg you this. Do everything in your power to release our passports. Do everything you can do. Please, this is my plea to you. I've not begged anything from you. I've not asked you anything. But please, you people, your cabinet, I know you people are doing tremendously well. Very fantastic for Biafrans. We need Biafran passports. That will end this madness. So if you don't want to believe in what we stand for, that is your business. It's not my business. My own is that I know where I'm standing. Biafra or nothing. It is Biafra or nothing. And which Dr. Ngozi Arabueze has redeclared. We are not going to redeclare again. Nnamdi Kanu is not going to redeclare again. Simon is not going to redeclare again. Nobody is going to redeclare again. Or this Efule mad, what is it? Uwazurike is not going to redeclare again. It's not possible. You can't have two documents. It's not possible. Dr. Ngozi has it. And that is why Ogechukwu Nkere and the rest was bribed to destroy that document. They were not able to have. And sometimes when you wake up, just thank God because of that document. I don't come to tell you what is not. At least I am learned enough for somebody not to come and miseducate me. I'm telling you the truth. So please, we are hoping to have that document as soon as possible. That passport, we need them badly. Badly. Because despite the fact that most of my children are citizens here, they still need another passport. And I don't want to do Nigerian passport for them. I don't want it. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. I'm not saying it because I want you to clap for me. Nigeria is evil. Nigeria is evil. I'll tell you a short story. I have an uncle that has a depot in Lagos State. He has a depot in Lagos. So each time we submit document for PPMC to give us products, they don't answer because he's Igbo. But the depot next close to him, the depot that is closer to him, the depot they used to have back-to-back products. Anytime you say, this person vessel don't come, this person vessel don't come. So my uncle now went to Abuja and met with the DPR, the head of the DPR, Umar Husseini. You know what the guy, I was there with him. You know what Umar Husseini is? Umar Husseini said you should go and give him 200 million. That he will start giving him allocation. My uncles, we spoke and we tried to reason with the guy, reason. He now collected 40 million and started giving us allocation. Bribery and corruption in Nigeria. Some of you don't know what we have seen. That is why I hate Nigeria. In this country, we can't try that rubbish here now. Who be you? Who you be for this country? Try that kind of nonsense here. Bribe. You are finished. Those of you that live in this country knows what I'm talking about. You can't try it. They don't born you well. They will fold your. But Nigeria is so corrupt that everybody in that country, even a pepper seller in the market is corrupt already because of the way Nigeria is positioned, because of the attitude of Nigerian government. A pepper seller is corrupt already. That is who they are. They say charity begins at home. So what they see the governors, the president, all of them do, that is what they do. Nigeria is very corrupt. And how can somebody like me train a child in that country where people are not sincere, where you will give somebody money to do business? Okay, do this business, and they will eat the money. And nothing will happen. You go to police will even support them because they have given them money. Nothing, absolutely nothing. That is not a country. That is why Nnamdi Kanu wants to build a nation. He wants to build a country. He wants to build a country that would compete with other countries of other nations. That is what the country he wants to build. We are not terrorists. We can't be terrorists. We were never born terrorists. That is just the simple truth. We are wonderful people. We are loving people, but we don't like people to mess our mind up. We are very defensive. We love who we are. In my next life, I want to be Igbo, but in Biafran land. That is the simple truth. This is who we are. We are not terrorists. So for those of you who is thinking that one day P2B will come and make Nigeria great, is impossible. It is mission impossible. Most of you think that P2B comes, everything will be okay. My brother, you will enter ×2 of suffer. They will frustrate you. They will frustrate him. You don't know what we know. Is it not France that gave Tinubu power? That is why he's misbehaving up and down. He thinks because France is backing him up, he can do anything. Where is he? I will leave you people with these questions. Please put it on my comment section. I see every one of you that are writing. Thank you so much for what you have been commenting. Those of you that have commented, wonderful people, wonderful Biafrans, intelligent Biafrans. I read, but I don't want to stop talking, because if I stop talking and then start reading, I will get carried away. Like I keep saying, I don't write to come here to read, and I talk from my head, so it's a lot. So please, I want to leave you guys with this. Number one, please, somebody should tell me where Tinubu is in the last 2 weeks. Somebody should tell me where the Sultan of Sokoto is in the last 2 weeks. Somebody should tell me where, what is his name, Ababio is. And again, the last one is Shegumi. Somebody should tell us where these animals are. I don't want to talk about the pig in the creek. I don't want to talk about him. It's not relevant. It's irrelevant. So these people I've mentioned, please, if you know their whereabouts, tell me. I know their whereabouts. And I know their hideouts. So please, if you know, tell me. Thank you so much, Biafrans. I love you guys. My time is really tight on time. I have to go back to work and then see you guys some other time. Appreciate that. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you. May God bless you guys from here.